Hi kids, this is Mrs. Wolf. I'm here to talk to you today about dignity. So what is dignity? Well, dignity is that sense of value or worth in what we feel. And one of the things I want to say about dignity is that everybody in God's kingdom has the same sense of value and worth. He sees us all the same. So it doesn't matter if they're a great king or queen, or if they're a billionaire or a football player or this great singer, or someone who's a homeless person on the side of the street. They all have the same value, the same sense of dignity, and we want to make sure that we preserve everybody's sense of worth. So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you can see, there's a picture right here. There's God's kingdom. We're all called to God's kingdom. Every single person alive is valued the same by God, and they're all loved the same. So in that way, we need to act just like God and do the same thing and value everyone we come across. Okay, so let's talk about how we treat people with dignity. So the first is our thoughts. There's a lot that goes on in our head, and sometimes we have to be really careful that even though someone can't see our thoughts, things that are in our heads sometimes come out of our mouth, or they come out in our actions and the things we do. So first and foremost, if we can safeguard the thoughts that we have in our heads, it's really going to help us with the words that we use and the actions that we take. So let's talk about these three things. So I'm going to share an example of something that happened with me in my life. I was asked to go with a group of boys who were in high school. It was my son's class, and I was asked to go down to Holy Family Soup Kitchen, and we just went back and stocked shelves and things like that. And one of the volunteers there asked me if I would just take the kids out who were with me, the boys who were volunteering, to go out and eat with all the homeless people, or at least the people who came to that food kitchen that day. So that's what we did. And I noticed the boys who were with me were really very uncomfortable because the people there, the reason why they were getting food is because they didn't have money. They may not have been able to be somewhere with a shower or a place to wash their clothes. So it didn't smell so well. And I'll just say that, when we were in there, that was the first thing that was hard. But I know that because these people lived a different type of life, the boys I was with was immediately not very comfortable. So one of the things we had to watch with our words and our thoughts and our actions was when we walked into that cafeteria area to sit down and eat with our lunches, first and foremost, we had to look people in the eye. Have them, make them feel like they were people. They were real people with real issues. And so we looked them in the eye and we talked to them. And there was a man who came and sat next to me and talked to me. And he had a lot of interesting things to actually talk about. So he and I just talked. But I didn't do actions like try to scoot away from him because I didn't want to sit next to him. I didn't curl up my nose or go, who is this person? Why do I want to sit next to him? Those are actions that he would be able to see. And then he would say to himself, oh, I'm not very good. And then he'd hang his head and think that he wasn't worthy of being talked to. That is not the message we want to send across to people, ever. We always want to be kind and thoughtful and include all of our friends, talk to all of our friends. We never want to make them feel as if they're not good enough and hurt their sense of how they feel about themselves, because God wouldn't do that to us, and we certainly don't want to do that to other people. We all have the same value and the same worth. So first and foremost, we all have value and we should be treated with love and respect. So even you yourself shouldn't allow anybody to treat you bad, because you're loved by God and you should be treated with value and respect. Secondly, this means everybody else is the same way. They all have value and we should all treat them respectfully. And three, just watch your remember to always watch, I'm going to bring this up again, your thoughts and your words and your actions, because they can be hurtful to other people. So as you go on with today, think about how you can help other people out. Maybe you can ask your mom and dad how to make coffee and make coffee for them. Maybe you can help your little sister, I don't know, help her brush her teeth, like get her toothpaste on her toothbrush and help her. So think of things like this that you can help people. Maybe there's some elderly people in your neighborhood that could just use like maybe a card or some cookies or something like that. That way we're thinking of others, and that would make God so happy if he knows we're doing that. Okay, so be good to yourselves. Make sure you get out, have some fun, do some good things, and be good to your family and to your teachers and to your friends. I miss all of you. Hope you're all doing well. Bye.